And what we see as Abraham being the father of faith is not somebody who just was given a promise and went home and believed and repeated it, and believed and repeated it, and believed and repeated it, and then he opens up his mail and he finds he's got a winning lottery ticket. That's not the faith the Bible's talking about. That's not the faith that Abraham had to display. The faith that Abraham had to display, that he's the father of, is that he knew he was called of God, and he was given very precious promises that are still in effect today. And then he had to begin a process of walking out that word when he didn't have the proof of it in his hand. And all he had as he walked out was the promise that God gave him, that he reaffirmed, but it was still a promise. And he's looking at his own body, which it says, I'm past the time of having kids. Natural circumstances were telling him, buddy, you're done. What are you believing this word for? How can you expect any logical, common sense type person to believe you really heard from God? You know, you've gone a little, you were always a little on the edge, but now you've gone too far, believing that God is going to perform his word for you. And the faith that Abraham exhibited was an enduring faith, was a persevering faith, was a prevailing faith, as Finney would say, was an overcoming faith that he had gotten a word from God, and he stood on that word from God, and he walked on that word from God. And even though it was 25 years later, because he had the child when he was 100, he had gotten to the place where he was able to hold on and be strong, and he saw it. He saw it.